Check this out. I am so respectful when it comes down to a couple. If I'm by myself, the first thing I'm gonna do if I see it's a couple, and I know it's some people that's probably done seen me in the world and done noticed I did this out of the respect of their relationship, is I done been walking on the same side of the street as somebody and done peeped that it's a couple up there and ain't no more people to, like, all of us to be like brushed together to get through it. If I see them two up there, you know what I do? I cross the street immediately. Cross the street, because the one thing that I want to show that man first and foremost is the respect I have for him and his woman having a good time walking down the street by themselves. You see what I'm saying? So what do I look like coming in the mix to put her in any kind of signal to make her have to either run her hand through her hair, mess with her nose, start coughing, something got in her eye? Like, it's all the things that's possible that end up happening. But you got to keep this in mind. With us being men, we peep that, but most of us don't say nothing. And you know why we don't say nothing? Because it leaves the door open for us at one point in time. It did for me, to rub my nose, or I'm bald head, so rub my head or do something like that. And one thing I'm learning is like, it ain't cool. And I don't knock who do what they do, but the next person I decide to be with, I ain't with that. And the reason why I'm not with that is because I wouldn't do that to you. And I know there's women out there right now who probably done seen they man rub their nose, do something, just some kind of body movement to where it made you have to look around. So think about it. If we are already that aware of having to watch our partner go through that, then it's like, why even be in it? You better off going, because guess what? That means you don't have no respect for me. And if I was to do that to you, then that would mean I ain't got no respect for her either. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel if we feel like that about an outsider, which is not within our relationship, and we gonna play it like it wasn't nothing, then we ain't nothing. You see what I'm saying? And that's the best way to go about it. So I'm saying, if people rocking like that, I can see if life will be a little bit different. And let's not get it twisted. I'm about to switch it over on this side. Being in other states, I done seen also when going on the street where maybe gay bars at. I done been on them streets. The understanding this, like, I see two men do it all the time. But the thing I learned about that is they be more open with that stuff a little bit, but at the same time, a man and a woman ain't open with that like that. Like, most men and most women, they want just you. I only want you to have just to be with you. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you in one of them type relationships, then that stuff over there ain't cool. You see what I'm saying? But I done also heard stories from gay men, bisexual men, about them noticing their partner do that, and it offends them. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that when I can see it from both sides, that's how I know that it's kind of hard to be in the wrong, to have a hurtful feeling when you experience it. Because I done also did it, and I realized that it affected the person that I was with, but the person that I was with just didn't say nothing. But the energy and the attitude and all that came behind it, it was because they peeped out and did something. You see what I'm saying? And then it was like, dang. Once I experienced that feeling, it made my heart beat like this. That's when I said, I can't do that no more. I can't hurt that person like that no more, because I done sat up here and realized that I hurt them, and the other part is I'm not even leaving with the person who I just did it with. So it's like, dang, that if she was to have left me, or he was to have left me, however you want to put the shoe on the foot, boom. Guess what that means? That means that I hurt him, and I know I hurt him. So it's like, dang, I can't do that no more. And I just wanted to express that, because that's been something that's been on my mind for a long time, that I would like to see in people. Because guess what? If you in a relationship and you gotta think like this. Fellas, I'm about to give y'all some game real quick. Women see a man way ahead of time. they see people way up there before we do because we either be too goofy on our phone or doing something else, and then by the time we look up, we done already caught the action or see we trying to catch up real quick. So women always see, no matter if you walking down the street, if you at the mall, women done. So that's how I learned. Women do the same thing, and so does gay men and bisexual men. I done seen it all. Like literally, I done seen it all. I done seen people do it all, and I done seen where they done went. They done peeped it. So then, guess what? That's when all the body movements come into play. I'm giving up the game. That's when all the body plays come in the game, right? So when all the body plays come in the game, then guess what happened next? By the time they get close from where we wasn't even paying attention, it's so much interaction going on. It's like, dang, you just gonna do me like that? And once, that's what made me learn that is because I had to understand how could two people do so much within so much short time. And how did I learn it? Is because they had to see them ahead of time. So then once I started paying attention, then I'm like, okay, boom, I'm gonna peep that up there, and now I ain't even gonna see it. Now once we get up here, I done peeped every body movement that's done happened walking right next to me. You see what I'm saying? And knowing what's ahead of me. So it's like, I had to study that stuff. Because once I studied that stuff, that let me know what type of woman I want. And I know at first it sounded like I was slandering us, but if you think about it now, if you done made it this far in the video and you think about it now it's like, boom. Now I know what type of good woman I'm looking for. You feel me? So yeah, man. Hey, look, I just expressed some game right there. I'll let you out. Have a beautiful day. 6:44.